Know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah.
Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim. Yeah.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the gas, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
Hello, everybody. My name is Linda Kay, and this is my channel, Checking Convictions. And let me just see, I want to say hi to new people because I know that we have some fans of the expert here. So we will say hello to you. Welcome. I welcome everybody. Every one of you mean a lot to me because you are my subs, and that's what makes a channel. And I really can't say that enough. It's very much the truth. So anyway, let me see if I can say hi. There's not that many people. I'm not that popular. It's not like 1,000 people. Hi, Kimmy. Hi, let me see. Hi, Arctic. Hi, Frankie. Level. Great to see you. Bling. Hi. Welcome to the channel. Let me see who else we got here. Oh, the White Rabbit. Hey, your missus is there.
Oh, well, you can hear me.
Can she hear you?
Yeah, I started laughing and I saw my little avatar bounce. I was like, oh, I didn't know my speaker was on.
I also know a white rabbit, but it's just White Rabbit, not the White Rabbit. So there's a difference. Arctic, Jazz Naz, I love you. Glad to see you. Anyway, I'm gonna get right to this because let me tell you something. You know, you all know me. I'm kind of a lurker, and I will give credit on the informational highway as to where I found him. Level-headed, thank you. So I went over to the expert's channel and I just, hi, I'm new right away. Oh my gosh, this guy is funny. I tell you what,
Looks aren't everything.
listen, all I can say is that he must be an expert in a lot of things, okay? But one of them really is making people laugh, okay? I felt very comfortable there. It's a great relaxation place to go. Every night he's on. It's something new. And let me tell you something. When you have listened to bashing, hating, creator crap all day long, that you would, oh, sorry, Kimmy, you are, you want a place to be. And the expert is going to be the new trend. Let me tell you guys, we might not want to tell everybody about our little secret, but welcome to my channel. Everybody, this is the expert. How you doing?
Hello, I'm doing fine. Thank you. That was very flattering. Now I'm more shy and bashful now.
Come on. Just, and talk to me like you knew me for 100 years. I'm old enough for that.
Oh, well, I mean, it is. Uh-oh, I see Divinity's down here. So,
Hi, Divinity. Welcome to my channel.
Divinity has a great story. Did you follow any of that last week?
No, you know what? I first clicked on, or watched thing she was talking about copyright, and I was like,
oh yeah,
oh okay, yeah.
Well, she came from nowhere. She had like 100 subs, and then she put something up about the Johnny Depp trial. It was Johnny Depp, Amber Heard. It was the Law Tube drama. If you ever follow any of the Law Tube stuff, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
And but anyway, so she got on my algorithm, and like I was like 130, 135, something like that subscriber for her. And I watched over the weekend. She just blew up, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so great. If you want to come over, check us out. And so she came over, and I was honored. And like within 1 week, she was 14 away from 1,000. And so Friday Night Live, we did a whole stream trying to get her over 1,000 mark, and we did. And then her next video, she got demonetized. But that got fixed. That got fixed. She's back on it.
Great.
And Level-Headed, that same week, we had Level-Headed came in, and he needed like like 10 or 12, something like that. I forget how many more subscribers. And it was because, like you said, I talk all the time, as you can tell now.
Well, yeah, somebody was
And-
telling me you lose calories. You burn like 47 something hundred calories from having a conversation. I said, well, listen, my mouth is running 24/7. I should be a string bean. I shouldn't even be here.
I know. I feel like my face is turning into. I'm looking like a bulldog. My cheeks are getting strong. I could, if I had my teeth replaced with like titanium or something, I could have serious chompers. But Levelhead was the other one that came in, and it was so great getting him over 1,000. I was like, it felt good. And I was like, I don't know,
Yeah,
I
had him
love
on,
that
and
sort
then
of
the
stuff.
next day he went
That's
up.
right. That's
So
right.
listen, I just
yes.
got to tell you a little secret that when people come on here, they usually get a little subs. So
Oh, awesome!
we will
Awesome.
get you up there. I want to say hi
I
to
appreciate that.
Stitchin' and Bitchin' True Crime. Hi, babe.
That's
And
awesome.
Brandy, thank you for being here. So, yeah, continue. I like listening to you. I just think, with all the stuff that goes on in the true crime community, which I left, and I now belong to the real crime community. It's very small, and it's you have to be what is that called? The elite.
The
To
elite.
be in it. It's people who tell the truth and don't stream on an opinion, a screenshot, a half conversation. Hearsay is no say for me. So,
Well, it's funny. We were talking beforehand. What got me started on this, and
hey, Jimmy YouTube.
Jimmy, have you heard him do his Heath Ledger Joker voice?
Yeah, I thought did he do it last night?
Oh, he does it. Yeah, he does it every time he's on. He's got to do it. He is spot on. It's scary because you have the earphones on, right, and you don't see the Joker, and you hear
Right.
him say something. I'm like, oh man, that's kind of freaky. It sounds like the Joker's behind me.
Well, I could freak you out too because I can
Yeah.
go very low voice. Like, hello, how are you?
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! How did you do that?
I just talk like that.
Oh my gosh!
It works
That is the
great.
craziest thing.
Listen, it works really great if you're a single person living, and somebody answers the phone. Hello. They go,
Oh,
you know.
oh my gosh!
And my
You've got to
kids-
come over on Friday night and just sit there and just like wait for opportunities to drop that.
Listen, my kids used to say, Mom, do that thing. And I'd go, what? They go, the mama and the daddy thing. I'd go, I'm your daddy and your mama.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I have embraced it now, but it used to drive me crazy. Because I have a very low voice, and I've taught myself through the years to make my voice higher. So this is not what I would sound like if I didn't make it higher. But it's so automatic now. You know what I mean?
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate my voice and I hate talking.
Well, I
and
like
so,
it. You're fucking fun. Mountain Girl. Oh, by the way, we're supposed
Mountain Girl's here. Awesome.
we are supposed to remind her, or I am, for Tuesday, Taco
That's
Tuesday.
right.
Where
That's
we're
right.
gonna come on your show. Yeah,
That's
so-
right. Like this whole thing right there, it's like Cool Frog.
Yeah,
he's
Cool Frog.
He's got a weird following of women. It's not weird. It's like all these girls are like, yeah, I love putting him on late at night, listening to the news. He lulls me to sleep, and I'm like, what?
Some people,
I'm like, yeah, I
they
know.
like
I'm
the
like,
voice. They
yeah,
like the voice.
it just clicks, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, no, you were talking about our whole thing, the true crime, right? Is that what they call themselves?
Yeah, that's what, but it's drama. So I call us
The drama.
level-headed, Arctic Cat, Mountain Girl. She would fit in this. It's the real crime. That's what we're going to
Yes.
start calling ourselves because we want truth, and you're not going to get that through half screenshots, this, that, whatever. You're not going to get. That's not the truth.
No, and
It's not going to work.
what's funny, so like that was my my wife, who I absolutely adore and love to death. She bought me a microphone and said, "Quit talking to me."
Here you go. Here's your babysitter.
It was during the lockdown and everything,
Yeah.
and she was like, "You can't just come in here and just start going off on all this stuff." And she's like, go and tell it to YouTube, or I don't care, just tell it to the internet. And so that's how but the very first thing, and I don't know if this happened to you, but when you first decided to do a video, What was it about? Do you remember?
Yeah.
And is it the same type of stuff you're doing now?
No, I've moved on to, well, I do both still, but it was in the wrongful conviction
Uh huh.
area. So yeah, it was about Brenda Dassey. So
Okay, and so like you just kind of stuck. You were like, I know what I want to do, and I'm going to stay with it.
it was really strange. I'll tell you real quick. I watched the documentary. I couldn't believe it happened because it's the state right next to me. I kept talking to my family. I watched it every. I'm very obsessive. I watched it every night for like 2 months. Okay, and I was telling everybody, and nobody around me knew what I was talking about. They were sick of hearing about it. My daughter says, "Look, I'm tired with this. Come here. I'm going to show you something." She got my laptop out that I never used, opened it up, pushed YouTube, punched in the name, and said, "Here you go." And that was it 5 years ago. I've learned to type. I've learned to make videos. I've learned to search. I knew nothing. I was zilch, zero, dumber than a box of rocks, forgot the rocks.
So she put you onto doing videos, right?
And well, she just put me onto YouTube.
Oh, just onto YouTube.
So I could find a group that I could talk to about this stuff,
Oh,
Yeah.
so yes, I understand
I
that
never
feeling.
knew about YouTube. Only thing I thought it was for was music videos and tutorials. I mean,
Well,
I didn't.
I'll tell you one thing they do. I said do.
You do.
But anyway, one of the things they do, and don't they do.
Ballstorm. Hello.
Oh, Volstorm's here. He's my
Sidekick. Yeah.
sidekick.
Funny. Yeah, I mean, you guys
We'll
are
leave it
funny.
at that.
Your partner, your sidekick. I don't want to say partner because that sounds a little,
He's
So,
pre YouTube. He's pre YouTube.
okay.
So
Oh.
that's how we went to college together.
Oh.
So, and he hated me.
buddies.
He hated me. So
Ain't that
it's
how it
a
is?
it's a
You
common
hate 'em, then you
theme.
love 'em.
But one things that YouTube they do is naked yoga, and don't play that.
I never heard of it.
If
Naked.
you
Listen, I already don't wear pants when you're on a live
That's
stream,
awesome.
Right?
That's
a
awesome.
rule across the board.
yeah,
babe.
if you come
And
over,
don't
if you,
forget, you just gotta not remember. You gotta remember that when you have a camera on, you don't get up and go somewhere. Because I know somebody that did. Okay,
Oh, that's awesome.
It was a boxer shorts shot.
that's awesome. Well, yeah, it was pants, no pants. I don't even know. I don't know how these things come to be. Oh, and of course, everybody on my channel, they had to learn about birds aren't real.
Why aren't birds real?
You gotta look up there's a website about it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Peter's the guy's name. He's from Memphis, and
But do you also believe that the world is flat?
I can make that
Oh,
argument.
no. Please
See-
don't go there. Flat earthers are strange people.
Well, they are, but if you ever want to know somebody, just tell them, yeah, the Earth is flat, and
Yeah.
based on the response you get from them, you'll know everything you need to know.
Well,
Because
you know
some
my
people,
response? Look, I'm not a computer chipped image, and there's not a guy turning the thing so I can have light and day. And I mean, logic tells me that if we were flat, the water would be gone on the ocean. So, considering we're bordered by it,
I do like that the history of it though is awesome.
yeah,
The history, because that used to be that was the proven science of the day, that the Earth was flat. And so go back and look at the maps and look at the history of stuff, and it's interesting because you can see how the entire thought of the world changed.
Do you know what the main answer when you ask them why they believe the world is flat? What's the answer you have ever gotten if you talked to them?
Because when the aliens abducted them, they told them that during the anal probe.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. The only one I ever heard is we've never seen a picture of all of the Earth when they went to the moon. I said, what are you talking about? No, we've never seen all of it. Well, you can't. You can only see one side of it in a picture. It's not
Yes.
turn the picture and see
is.
the rest.
Well, see, I also, my thing is that because okay, so the tubes, we'll call them the internet tubes, right? They don't like you to talk about conspiracy or anything, and I love conspiracy theories because my thing is that it's a world without Bigfoot doesn't sound fun.
Listen, Bigfoot originated in Minnesota, so
See, there you go. And I mean, isn't that fun to think like, the movie Harry and the Hendersons? It's like,
yeah.
well, that's crazy. Or like the Loch Ness Monster. You know,
Yeah.
just some of these, like, it's fun to have this. It's fun to have an
Jersey
imagination and play
Devil.
with it. Do I?
The Jersey Devil.
Oh yeah, the Jersey Devil. Yes, yes. Oh man, I got into him for a while. I forgot
Yeah.
about him.
Yeah,
Well, the
there's
one I
like-
love is the Florida skunk monkey.
I never heard of that. Is that kind of like what's that
Oh.
called? Snipe hunting?
No, 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 no. That's fake.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fake.
That's
No,
fake.
the Florida. It's either the skunk ape or the skunk monkey, and supposedly there's a picture of him. But anyway, it's the most worst smelling thing you've ever smelled in your life. It's not as big as a Bigfoot, but it's bigger than an orangutan.
Oh.
Listen, you said you lived in Florida.
Yeah.
You know how the swamps are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Weird stuff comes out of there.
Listen, there's no death in them bugs or anything that lives there because it's constantly nice weather. Rains once a day, so they got
Yes.
water, plenty of foliage to hide in. So yeah, I believe me. I
Yes.
believe in gator people.
Well, you know, the state of South Carolina put out a warning once that a lizard man had been spotted.
No, that's unusual.
Yeah, that was a official emergency response text that came out from South Carolina. Yeah.
Wow, that's really new to me. I got to tell you though, when I thought I'd seen everything, but when I moved to Florida and I seen a sign that said "Don't feed the alligators," I thought, "Who the hell
Yes.
reads that sign?"
Yes.
Who is so stupid to think it's okay? Here, little gator, come here. I got a little piece of meat for you. Yeah, right.
Yeah, you're the piece of meat.
Yes, exactly.
It's funny. It's I don't know. It's just there's so many. There are people that have put a lot of work into these conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
And they're just, you spend 5 minutes and you know everything you ever need to know because it just repeats itself.
Mm-hmm.
And
And you think of the big people that did the stuff.
oh, the Giants.
Yeah,
that's the
Giants
news.
that
That's
were
the
here
newest
first.
thing.
Oh,
That's
really?
it.
I've known about it for a while, but yeah.
Well, it's new to me.
Or
So,
Mandela. What about the Mandela thing?
oh, the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love you. Oh my gosh. Well, it depends.
Sorry, guys. There's really no content in this stream. We're just gonna sit and talk like we're old buddies.
Yes, we've already lost any type of control
Any
here.
type of credibility in this stream whatsoever.
That's what I have. That I tend to do that to people, and I apologize.
No, like I said, be yourself. That's what we're here for. I want everybody to see. Really, this is what it's like, except for minus me, okay? And have one of his friends up here to be a sidekick. And it is just hilarious, guys. This guy knows a lot.
Of worthless stuff. I'm great at barroom trivia.
But yeah, but you do have a serious side, right? I mean, you went to college. And
Yeah,
should I
yeah.
say what you went to? No, I'm not. Anyway, I'm not going to dox anybody. But anyway, so
I love that.
Believe me, he has it up here, or he wouldn't have passed all these things.
I wish I had it down there. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's your wife's problem.
Wait a
not
second.
mine.
No, we were talking about the Mandela effect.
Yes.
So that
is baloney.
that is another great one that's like the flat earth. Okay.
Yeah.
Except Mandela effect, people kind of look at you and then all of a sudden they start questioning themselves. And you
Because
just
it's
ask,
real.
well, did Nelson Mandela die in prison or not? That's how it gets started, right?
Yeah, and then it went on to baloney and to
Well, do you hold on? First of all, so if based on your
hearsay
answer,
became a real thing. Is that's what it's based on, right?
Yeah,
You
it's
heard
like,
for so
well,
long that you believe it.
do you remember
Oh,
if
honey.
what? Oh, I thought
I
I
got a
got
super
kisses.
chat.
Oh.
You'll get that very much. I'm so happy.
Hey, I was excited. I thought you were blowing me a kiss. I was like,
Well-
what? I was like, that's awesome.
Thank
So
you, sweetheart. Thank you for stopping by. And yeah, we'll get together because we're gonna go on this guy's show. Can you imagine that? Me and
oh yeah, you guys got to. I mean, really,
Oh, yeah.
honestly,
It's
you just tell me when you want to. Just come by and say, hey, send me a link.
she already did. She said Tuesday Taco Tuesdays.
Well, she's the one that got it started.
Yeah, she's the one that said it to chat in chat. Because you said you should come up and she said, okay, yeah, come up on. And then she said, hey, me and checking convictions will go up.
Yes, yes.
And I wanted to be on panel with her for a long time. I love her. I absolutely
Mountain Girl.
I adore her.
Yeah,
Very-
I don't know how
Very
she.
respected.
I don't know how she found this crazy part of the internet. That is me, but
It should be in the description, Kim. Sorry, hon. I'm just kind of rude like that. I come from Minnesota. We're rude. But yeah, his link should be in the description along with his Twitter and everything else. So please put it up because you guys got to sub to this guy. I mean,
I
do
appreciate
not
that.
doubt you are going to get subs because you're funny, you're relaxing. It's any subject is not off subject.
No. As Volstorm says, there are no lines. Oh wait, look at this. Look at Volstorm in the chat. He's reminding you of something.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You got to tell me about the. See, okay. I know what a Publix is because I lived in Florida.
Yeah. So
there's Publix or Winn-Dixie. I was a Winn-Dixie.
Yes. Winn-Dixie's the other one. Yeah. Well, Publix, they have boar's head meat, and so their subs they're unbelievable. If you have a Publix, you got to go get a Italian sub from them. They're they're so good.
I've had their subs. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
And yes, Mountain Girl, guess what? He told me to. Level Headed is showing people your channel. So
I
Information Highway.
I appreciate that. Here's real quick about my channel. So like in February, it was February 28th to March 28th. I had a net loss of subscribers after going through 2 big bumps. And so I was like, what in the world? I was still putting out content. I was doing everything the same. I was like, what is going on? The only thing I can think of is that I've mentioned about that conflict that's going on in Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
So I absolutely quit talking about.
Don't say that word on mine.
Yeah, I won't even mention them. And even though I saw that that's still a thing, I guess today I heard about that. But don't even get near that. It went away from itself. Had no idea what was going on. I lost for the first time in my entire channel. Lost people. I was like, well, this seems like it's one of the algorithm things that they kind of scrub every once in a while. Well, I just noticed like this week, my subscribers and everything were acting the same way, where I had view numbers way up, but subscribers were going down. Yeah. And so I was like, I've got to do something to try to mess with that algorithm and get it going back up. So I really appreciate it. Anybody subscribing, thank you so much.
You will not regret it. It is well worth it. Now, this is a creator. He uses his brain. He doesn't have to stream somebody else's bull crap. Some other creator bitching about him. You don't got to put that on there so you can hear bitching at him, or talk about opinions so much that nobody else matters. You know what I mean? So yeah,
if I had somebody
very comfortable there, and I'm really I'm outgoing, as you can see, and I'm kind of like you guys. That's why I probably fit there so well. But I'm a lurker, and I watch what's going on because I'm very shaded by YouTube from people, creators that think they're so great that they, let's stop doxing, but yet they're going to dox you and say, I'm exposing you. Go right ahead. I'm Eminem. Everybody fucking knows my life. Okay.
Yeah.
So you go right ahead. You know what I mean? But they're just not, they're just not creators. Okay. They're copiers. You're a creator. Your stuff is all off the cuff, or I don't even know if you could plan the stuff you do, but and it's really informational because I got to tell you, your prepper that was on.
Yeah, we had that the other night.
I'm telling you, if you think I was kidding when I told you I got a notebook full of fucking notes, let me tell you right here.
All right,
I got a notebook full of notes.
All right, at the 23-minute mark, will somebody tell Guava Ball that he's got to work on his list for, what was he calling you? Double C or C2?
I don't remember.
He was calling, he's like, okay, he says, I see your name, I just think of Double C or something. And I can't remember that because one of the...
horseshoes, sideways.
Oh, dude, I like that.
Anyway, look, I distracted you, and
no.
Now everybody really wants to know what the story was about Publix, so I'm going to
move. Publix. So no. It's not that great of a story. That's what kills me. When it all started, there's a follower, a fan that she's on the show like every Friday, Sully, and she got a kick out of this. It just like thought it was the funniest thing. Well, when I end a show, I don't really know how to do a good salutation. And so, I just talk whatever's on my mind, right? And so I'm always like, hey, listen, I really do love you guys. And I mean that. I do. When I say I love you guys, I mean that. I have no convictions about saying it because we are all on this rock together. And I just want to see everybody be happy and get rich. I don't care how you do things. When people don't like the way you do things is the most annoying thing in the world to me, because it's like, why do you care as long as they're getting it done? Let them do it their way. So anyway, so I'm always like, hey, I love you guys, whatever, right? So yeah, just got stuck in this rut of always ending shows like that. Now say Godspeed or, peace out, whatever. So I'm at Publix and go up there, and there was a aisle open where instead of like all the self checkouts were full, the aisle was open that had actual cashiers, and where is Sully, Cool Frog? Anyway, so I go to the cashier, and we're just kind of bantering and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I was like, my wife has sent me in. She's outside in the car with the dogs. Blah blah blah. And I was like, all right, love you guys. Completely without missing a beat. I looked at these complete strangers, these two women. I just go, love y'all. Love you guys.
Love you. I'll see you next time.
And,
I don't know who you are, but I love you.
And I walk out, and my wife sees me as I'm walking out of the store. As I get closer to the car, she's got the windows down, right? Mm-hmm. As I get closer to the car, she says, "What did you do?"
Oh, she knows you that well.
I said, why? She goes, you got a look in your face like I've never seen before. And I said, well, that's okay, honey. I just told complete strangers that I love them. You got a look in your face like I've never seen before. Uh-oh, I hear myself. Well, that's okay, honey. I just told complete strangers that I love them. Oh, there it goes. Yeah.
That is hilarious. And
yeah, it was one of the few times I was just like, I'm the guy that I always check my fly as I'm in public because I'm afraid I have it open, right?
Give yourself a safety pin.
I love button fly pants because that way I know that the fly's up.
So you wear Levi button fly pants? I
used to, yeah. But now I don't wear pants, so it works out.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. So, that's kind of a thing when you're on YouTube. No pants. Just don't get up without
black yoga pants count as no pants. No, I'm not. That was the discussion.
Leggings count for women?
That's I'm sure. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know. It's just whatever it is, those black things, you see every chick going in Target, they're all wearing, it looks like they just got done working out at, wherever.
Yeah.
That outfit doesn't count as pants because they're so comfortable. From what I hear, I've never worn them.
Yeah. Well, I go out in public and they make me. Okay. So when I have to go out in public, I made a vow to only wear Brendan Dassey wear, which is this right here.
Uh-huh.
And I have a whole wardrobe of Brendan Dassey. So I wear Brendan Dassey t-shirts and jeans, leggings, whatever. But that's my wardrobe because I made a vow to do that because he's in prison wrongfully.
Uh-oh.
I want people to know about him. So that's my little thing.
I don't know about him. So what do I need to know?
It is sad.
I just need to write down his name and start looking it up?
Yeah, look it up. You'll see it immediately. 16-year-old kid convicted. He's mentally challenged. And
Brendan. What's the last name?
Huh?
It's Brendan. What's the last name?
Dassey. Dassey.
I never would have gotten that. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to know the quick of it all, watch the documentary.
Yeah.
But believe me, the documentary just opened a window about that big for me, and the whole thing, and I dove in, and for 5 years straight, every single day, researched and FOIA'd and transcripts and learned this case back. I'm probably better than a lawyer, a lot of us did. And they're completely 100%.
Remember, lawyers only tell your story. You have to make the story.
That's right. You do.
So they're just.
And, well, he had shit lawyers. Okay, look up his lawyer.
There's a lot of those. You'll
see him in the stuff, but it is very sad, very sad. So I did that, So whatever.
Well, that's awesome. I really thought the story was going to go. So you wear a t-shirt and no pants.
Well,
I was like, you have a long t-shirt. And
a
night
I was like,
that's awesome. That's awesome. That's thinking out of the box.
Yes, it is.
That is
Listen,
awesome.
I don't even know where the box is, so I'm really out of it. Okay.
Yeah, who cares?
I haven't even seen one. I don't know
But
what it looks like.
exactly,
But I
exactly.
hear about it a lot. People go, "You're in a box." What? What is that? Be a caged animal?
I'm a mime.
I'm-
I'm a mime.
Hey,
Look at me, trapped in my box.
aren't they annoying?
Mimes?
Yes.
They're French clowns.
They're French
I
clowns.
mean,
I don't trust a clown they paint on their smiles.
isn't that a double negative?
Yeah.
Or whatever. It's like saying the same thing twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're French. Okay, well, you're a clown.
Yeah.
I mean, we
French
get
clown.
that. They've been like Paris has been under protest for like 3 years nonstop. And yeah, you can't find anything. You can't even find anything on YouTube's or
Yeah,
any of the tubes about it.
Yeah, the inner tubes, the outer tubes, the whole tubes hide a lot of that stuff because we're not supposed to know the truth, but yet they say they tell us the truth and we're also honest, you know. Yeah.
Let me ask you.
Hello, no, thanks. Thanks for being here. Go ahead. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. How
don't-
do you get a lot of followers from overseas?
Yeah, a lot of UK people are, yes.
They
very much.
love crime. They love American crime.
Yeah, because listen, I love their laws.
Really?
I honestly think they got some good stuff going on there. You don't hear about mass shootings. You don't hear about people being raped. Their crime level is like,
But is it? We don't hear about it though because they don't
no,
have.
I mean, I talk to the people that live there. A lot of them, used to on a daily basis, and I found out a lot about their laws. Okay. And honestly, if we would adapt some of them, we might be okay. But we're too independent. Every state has to have their own laws. Yeah. So then we get confliction. You know how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
would know.
That's the way we're supposed to be. I mean, our states are the size of European countries.
Yeah.
And that's what they've completely forgotten. That's what we were talking about earlier about Civil War history. That's the thing. I mean, imagine how big Minnesota is when you have to travel it on horseback.
Yeah.
I mean, that all of a sudden is a huge state.
It certainly is. Every one of them. And they're all flat. And you can listen, Montana, though, you go there, you can see your dog leaving a month after he left. It is so, you can see so far. I said, oh, well, right over that hill is that gas station. And it took me 25 minutes to get there.
Oh my gosh.
So far away, but I could see it. It's the strangest state ever.
My gosh.
Have you ever been through it? Go through it once.
No, Montana is on my list because I want to go to Glacier National Park.
Oh, there you go. I went to the president's, what is it? Mount Rushmore. Yeah.
That's in North Dakota or South Dakota?
South Dakota. And then I went.
They're both the same to me.
I went to Colorado, so we went through Montana to go to Colorado.
Okay.
So yeah, because I had to go to that casino that's in the cave in Colorado.
Oh, there's a casino in a cave?
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
Oh,
it is so cool. Yeah.
Wow.
And then you see the water coming down from the from Coors,
Yeah.
Oh God, you want to pull over and you want to grab a glass and just grab some of that water. It looks so cold and refreshing. I'm not kidding you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. And the cave up there with that big old casino. Yeah, it's really nice.
That's
very,
awesome.
Very nice.
Why do casinos have it figured out? They're
who
fun.
are they run by? Let's just say that.
There you go.
So they've been around a long time, and they really have good idea about traveling because they didn't want to use more than they needed. So if things could replace, we are selfish pigs as Americans.
Yeah.
We have houses that are 14 rooms and we're one person. It takes up 20 miles. You know what I mean? Just because you got to have big is better, that kind of thing. And if you just use what you need.
You know what? I have a pet peeve about this. Now you said this. I don't think I've ever discovered this. Big is better. And I'll tell you where the example is, and it drives me nuts, but the rest of the world needs to become American about this. And that is refrigerators. I mean, Americans, like European refrigerators look like dorm room refrigerators.
Yes, they do.
And American ones, they can't figure out the Koreans, Samsung or LG. They can't figure out an ice maker. No. I'm like, I gotta have ice, baby. I gotta have like this thing's gotta be. I'd like to have like 3 different varieties of ice too. You know, I want like the little rabbit, like little pellet ones, like Sonic has.
And round ones. And
Yes.
Yeah,
I
there
want
you go.
cocktail ice, and it's
Yeah,
got to
there
be
you
filtered to everything. I want the air inside the refrigerator be filtered.
Oh,
I mean, I want all this stuff, and they're sitting here. Oh, we're gonna put a TV screen on the front. I don't need
Yeah.
a TV screen on the front of my thing. That's just something else gonna break on the outside. I need big. I need to be able to put half a cow inside this thing if I need to.
Yeah, well, hey, I got 2 freezers and a refrigerator.
Awesome.
So,
Yes.
because I
yes.
bought half a cow so I could save money, you know?
Yeah.
So that's a good way to do it. But listen, LG, I got one of them refrigerators once because I wanted an automatic ice maker, right?
Yeah.
With the water and the filtered water like you're talking, right? So great. I thought it was great. Sure. The thing that they put it in that drips the water down doesn't have no drain. So you got water spilling on your floor because it dripped down and ice dripped there and there's nowhere to go with it. And then guess what? A month later, it was broke. So they just don't got it.
I have a beautiful Samsung, and
I had one too in Florida. Loved it.
Yeah, well, mine's it just my life is hectic right now. So if I'm not talking on a tube, I am running the roads. I'm dealing with stuff I don't want to be dealing with, and so like this has to be my entertainment. Maybe that's why you like my stuff, because it has to be my entertainment, my relaxation, and plus it's it's the doing a channel, right?
Well, yeah.
But
you don't want it to be a chore, or you wouldn't have fun doing it. You know, that's what I've always said. Yeah, I might talk about some serious things, and then I got these. What my channel is filled with interviews, and I love that because I'm a people person. So I like the change up, and it's fun for me. It's a passion I have. So you're doing your passion after doing your work. Nobody likes work.
Hey, I looked over here at the comments, and we tore it up with the refrigerators. Paul Storm has 3. He buys half a cow 2. Arctic Fox is like, I buy groceries 2 weeks at a time. So I have 2 refrigerators.
Yeah, groceries every 2 weeks. Well, I go once a month. So
wow.
Sam's Club or Costco, whatever you guys got in their area.
We got Sam's, and but
I shop there all the time.
Yeah, it's
the people in them lines. I wouldn't say I love you too because they're too mean.
Well, you got to do the app checkout.
I tried that, and then I went to go pick up my groceries or my stuff. They looked at me and go, "It's not going to fit in that car." I said, "Move over, girl. It'll fit."
That's awesome. No, but when their app, you can take your phone inside, you put the stuff in your buggy, and then you scan the stuff in your buggy. Yeah. Like you use your phone camera as a scanner, and then you just walk out.
Yeah, you go right up there with your phone and put it there, right? That's what they were doing.
No, you don't even do that. You know, it's whatever aisle you're in. You just hit buy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, last time I used it, it's probably been, I don't know. Everything to me, I don't even know what year it is anymore because of that stupid lockdown.
Yeah.
You've
heard of an Easter egg in a video?
Yes.
You guys just got your little Easter egg in this video. Use that app. That's the knowledge of the day. Use that app.
Oh, the Sam's app?
Sam's app.
Yeah, it's really cool how they do their stuff. But anyway, I feel like there was a bunch of stuff that we started on, and then I hijacked everything. And
I do down. It too. You really make people go off the deep end here. I mean,
who, me?
Stay on topic, buddy. No,
I'm awful.
No, I love it. I'm having a great time. It looks like everybody else is too. And yes, Volstar, I will put that as soon as I can get my. Here we go. We'll show your comments.
Is tomorrow night Friday?
Sure that they go there. Yes, tomorrow is Friday.
Oh,
listen,
my God.
You thought it was Monday or Tuesday when it was a Monday, so you are just a day behind, I think. You need to catch up.
I thought today was Wednesday.
Made you go backwards.
Golly, what's happened to me?
You know what? The lockdown did a lot to a lot of people. It really made a lot of people angry. It made kids not be kids. The education has went down. They became adults at 10 years old.
Yeah.
The stockade of guns have, and 14-year-olds being adults is the scary thing. 11-year-olds being an adult is a scary thing. So that's, it's broke up people. It's made domestic and child abuse go up. And, Yeah.
Yeah, I have a buddy of
not
mine
good.
who's a cop, and he talked about it then. He said, you know, the thing they're not talking about is domestic violence. He's
Yeah.
like, you know, they want to blame domestic violence for everything. And, you know, because that's a slippery slope of
Yeah,
comments
it
there.
is.
Domestic violence, it's the laws are so screwed up because they're so political. You know, it's like so many
And they're
people.
different in every state.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah, and people they can't accept that domestic violence is something that happens,
yeah.
and you know it's so you got laws like in Tennessee, if
In
you get
Florida, both you go.
do what?
In Florida and in Minnesota, both of you go if you
That's what I
get
was gonna
domestic.
say. Like in Tennessee, somebody has to go,
Yep, both of you go. Yep.
and what people don't realize is that when that happens, it's you know that affects you big time. That's always on your record. It's like a DUI. It's just it's well, I mean DUIs are another thing. We've gone too far on all this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, our DUI laws are
Extremist.
not set up because they don't stop drunks from driving.
Right.
And what they do is they punish that office secretary who you know doesn't drink, but she had 3 glasses of wine at the Christmas party and she gets pulled over because she didn't stop at a stop sign on the way home. The officer says, "How much have you had to drink tonight?" She says, "Oh, well, officer, I've had 3, but you know, I don't think that I have any problem." Next thing you know, they've got her in for a DUI,
Yep.
and it's like you've completely ruined this woman's life.
Yep.
Who's just you know, and it's just that hypothetical happens all the time.
Yeah.
And that's just back to us as a society, man. We gotta be cool with each other.
Well, whatever happened to takes a village? Because it truly does. Nobody knows their neighbors anymore. I mean, you see
Oh,
child
I don't
cases.
know mine.
Well, listen. You might not want to, or maybe you got a long distance between yours. In the farmland, you
Oh, I
got long
wish.
distance, and you know your neighbor only because you are so far away.
Yeah.
In tornadoes and whatnot and whatever, but. In the city areas, I mean, people don't even know you have children next door. And the next thing you know, you find out that the kids were caged in the basement for 5 years and nobody knew because they didn't know they had kids,
Hey, let me ask you: have you ever been in New York City?
Oh, yeah. I used to live in New Jersey
Oh,
and
okay.
New York. Yeah.
So I've never been to New York, and I've never
Yeah,
met
don't go.
anybody that was born there. So I'm not sure it's a real place.
It's a real place, but it's a real bad place.
Well, it seems like a
I mean,
place
you
like
can go
Hollywood
to
would
a
make.
theater and then walk one to the corner and you're in slumland. Okay. So, yeah, it's
Um,
not a nice place.
well, it seems like it's
Sorry,
fake.
New
Like
York.
Hollywood makes it up. Like all the shows about New
listen.
York, they're all made in L.A., but they're all showing you New York, right?
You
But
know
no,
what? That's how I explain New York. You watch a movie, that's New York.
yeah, that's funny. That's hilarious.
true.
But
It's
it's
so
like a place like that. Like I would not do well at all because like how you said about your neighbors, like you don't know if they have kids or whatnot. I couldn't make it down the elevator because I talked to everybody,
Yeah.
and I'm always. I mean,
I get
listen,
lost on a platform going upstairs because I'm talking to people.
that's
Where was
awesome.
I going? Where was I going?
That's awesome. Yeah, I feel sorry for people all the time that's talking to me.
I'm a Gemini. Got two people in my brain saying you can do it, you can't do it. So I just let it out, and then I
That's
find out if I can do
awesome.
it or can't do it.
That's awesome.
I got a
Oh,
dry sense of humor too.
hold on. Now you said Gemini. Are you? See, here we are. We're gonna go down a different rabbit hole now.
Okay.
Do you do astrology?
Nah.
Okay.
I just know I'm a Gemini.
Do you? But it's fun. But it's fun to look at, right?
Well, I've dabbled in it, I should say. Yeah, I
Isn't
know a
it?
little.
Isn't it weird that it's always been in the newspaper?
Yeah, and you want to know something else? Since when can you invent a new one? They invented new zodiac sign,
They did.
in 2012.
Let's see here. Is it for BLM, LGBT?
No. It's called Orpheus or Ornus or something.
Orifice.
It's about like that, telling you. It's
Welcome to the
Ornus.
21st century. The new
Yeah.
Gemini is Orifice.
Listen, my granddaughter is whatever that is. She is, and I'm like, I never heard of that. She's going to be a whatever it is in her month, because I don't know that. Okay, so 2012 babies on up, I guess.
Oh,
Or a
wow.
whole new thing. I don't know. They're trying to change our history, and
Well, think
really,
about it.
let's get back to this COVID thing. Do you not think the
No.
best way to control people is to put them away from others?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, the scariest thing for me during the lockdown was that environmental, like these real radical environmentalists, have to be salivating because they made everything shut down. No cars were
Yeah,
on the roads. Nobody was leaving their houses.
yeah.
You know, the whole carbon footprint, and everything, it stopped. And but the only thing is, you know, I was thinking at the time, I'm like, well, how do you fight that? Well, there's no, you'd think that the following immediately we'd start having global cooling or whatever, whatever it is the next thing is.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't see it as in a problem as all this stuff as I do seeing, let's test and see how much we can get away with.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the movie Trading Places?
Oh yeah. Sure,
With-
certainly did. Yes.
With
One Year in Hell.
Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy?
Yes.
You know, at the end of that movie, the two brothers are like, well, you certainly won, Wendell, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And they said, you know, our usual bet, and it was $1.
Yeah.
It's like they completely wrecked somebody's entire life over a $1 bet.
Yeah. Well, hey, people do it on YouTube for just a view and a click.
And
So,
it's a pattern, right?
Yeah,
And so
it
that's what
is.
this thing is like. Are they trying to, because they destroyed lives. They destroyed a lot of lives.
Oh my gosh, yes, it did. Well, you
they're-
know, the government kind of, I'm not real political, but what I see is that they locked us away so they could do what they want, fed us fear, and, you know, that's even worse. And so that makes you not want to go out afterwards because you think the air is polluted because of now I'm going to be honest,
Yeah.
COVID is real.
Mhm.
Okay. I fully believe that, but it's the flu with add-ons. Let's be real about that. Okay. So, you know, they made it to be like this new disease, and it's really
Yeah.
not. It stems from the flu.
I would
And-
love to talk to you after the chat
Okay.
because I don't want to
Because
say.
I had people that were very sick in comas for it, because the difference is in pneumonia, you got fluid on the bottom of your lungs. In
Yeah.
COVID, it's the top of your lungs.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Everything's so weird about it, right?
Yeah. And
Like-
you know what? I'm non-vax, sorry, but I've had it 3
Oh,
times and
That's
survived.
awesome. You had 3 times?
Yeah. The first time I thought I was going to die. It was the only time I ever wanted to go to the hospital.
Oh, wow.
And the second time I was just tired. And the third time lost my scent and my taste and was tired for a week, and that was it.
So I got it the week before Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And I was, I woke up, I had been out, and I got home. Like, my wife had to drive us home, and I slept the whole time.
Oh, you were just that drained.
Yeah, it happened like that. Like one day, like I
Instantly.
was busy making sugar cookies,
Oh, wow.
and I had put like pulled a batch out, waiting for them to cool to put frosting on them.
Yeah.
I am a sugar cookie fiend at
It
Christmas
sounds
time.
like-
Yeah, like I
love
make like 200 cookies
Oh,
or something.
wow.
More than that, maybe. I mean, yeah, I'm making them. I'm giving that's your Christmas present for
I
my
love it.
friends. Yeah, they all get like 24 sugar cookies, and
I'll give you my address. No.
I don't know if they can ship. I don't know, but yeah,
As long as you don't
it's
know funny stuff in it, they can ship it.
no. I mean, I don't know if they dry out.
Well, I don't know. Stick a lemon in with them. Who knows? I don't know.
Just come down and get yours.
Yeah, okay.
That
I
sounds
am going
good.
through Tennessee, by the way.
Do what?
I'm going traveling, and I'm stopping in Tennessee, and that's my major stop because we want to see. There's so much to see in Tennessee.
Oh,
So
gosh.
much. The Civil War stuff, the ruby mines,
Oh, that's
you
down
name it.
Chattanooga stuff. You know, I've never been there.
I'm going to travel that. I love that state. It's one of my favorite states to travel through. That and Savannah, Georgia. I love Georgia.
Yes, Georgia's awesome.
In fact, I love it so much. I named my daughter Georgia. So
That's awesome. It's a beautiful name too for a.
yeah,
I was gonna make a joke.
She's
out of it. I
gorgeous.
was gonna say a girl,
my
but
daughters look nothing like me. They're gorgeous.
that's
They're
hilarious.
But
Uh,
yeah,
But yeah, well, Tennessee. I've lived in every major city except for Chattanooga.
really.
Yeah, Memphis, Nashville, Knoxville, Tri Cities.
So are you a Dolly fan?
You know, that's such a trend. It's such a trend. It's funny. You know, she's from Sevierville, where like the whole Dollywood Park and all that stuff is. It's Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Sevierville, it's the Smoky Mountains. And the stories that she like, there's I mean, the story she tells, that's true. That's
Yeah.
just you have to realize this is a very, very, very poor area that she grew up in.
But the history is just like it seems like America started there and kind
It
of
was the
ran.
first frontier.
Yeah.
Think about that. It was because Tennessee was the, oh gosh, did I mess up? It was the 16th state, right?
Oh, okay.
And it was I forget how what went before. I used to know this stuff, man. I'm just having a brain fart.
I call it
Seven.
a fibro incident.
That's awesome. That's awesome. This was in, let's see, 1796 was when Tennessee became a state. So
Yeah.
that's 20 years after the Revolutionary War. We were originally part of North Carolina. It was then they tried to start their own state called the state of Franklin, after Benjamin Franklin.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. And then Jonesboro is the first town in Tennessee. That was going to be the capital. Elizabethan, if you, I'm saying like these areas because like you talked about going to Florida, like you went through East Tennessee, and that's
Yeah.
this part that has this history. That's why I'm focusing on this for you. Is like Elizabethan, Tennessee was the first democratic government in the United States.
Wow.
Yeah, it's because everything was under the crown. See, so
ID crisis. Hail to the
oh,
king.
ID Craig's is awesome. He's coming to Tennessee too, and he's going to this area that I'm talking about, like Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg. But anyway, ID Crisis, that guy is an amazing artist. I mean, he has all this like freehand art stuff. He's got a comic book he's coming out with, and he does all the stuff like custom Harley Davidsons and stuff.
Oh, hey, there's my
And-
thing. I had a motorcycle, a 63 Panhead, a Harley.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's so
until I
awesome.
broke my back
Yeah, that's not good.
and my leg went like a flamingo. And yeah, I've had
Oh.
8 surgeries on it. I have 5 fractures in my back, broke both my wrists. Yeah. But I got on the bike after I got rid of my body cast. I
That's
got right
awesome.
back on it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you were in a body cast?
Yeah, for a year.
Oh, I don't even want to think about how that works.
Hey, I don't even know because I was so smashed drunk. And if I wouldn't have been, I would have, I was a passenger. But if I wouldn't have been, I think I would have been dead, actually.
Yeah, but when you're in the cast, you weren't drunk.
No, I wasn't.
I mean,
It
you
was
might have
really
been,
hard.
but I'm
Listen,
saying,
it was hard. You can't even wipe your own.
yeah, that's what I didn't want to go
Okay.
there. But
You
that's
got to have a caretaker for that kind of stuff. So you got to have no humility at all. It's like you're naked in front of the world, and everybody gets to come and see. Okay,
yeah.
it really is. It is something else. Trixie Star.
Oh, I love Trixie.
I
She's
love
another one. We started a
Trixie.
conversation, and
Yeah.
it died on us because she was having storms, and then we haven't had a chance to get back together.
Well, you'll have to do it. She's the supermod of the internet.
Yeah, she is. That's kind of like
She's
her thing.
faster than the Nightbot.
Yeah, I don't even understand the Nightbot. I tried it,
I've been-
and I didn't do well.
Look, I'm not used to even ignoring my chat. I'm sorry, people, but look, you can understand why I like this channel because you can go over there and this is what you're going to get. But minus me, it really is. If you go from one subject to the next, there's humor with knowledge. I mean, I'm telling you right now that we've been on for almost an hour and it feels like 15 minutes. To
Oh
me.
yeah,
You
I'm
know?
totally charged up. And
Yeah.
here's what's funny: a lot of times on my chat, they have to entertain themselves.
Yeah, I'm seeing they're picking it up here.
Yes, yeah, and it's like they understand, and they're like, they'll start talking back and forth, and then of course I'll look over and I'm like, oh, they've been making fun of me for 15 minutes or so, whatever it is. I'm like, well, I'm easy, I'm low hanging fruit.
Yeah, low-hanging fruit. That's nice in Florida, but you don't get that much. I had 2 pink grapefruit trees, and I couldn't even get it with one of them things you get for picking the grapefruit. I was like, well, that shit's gonna rot, and the birds are gonna get it. It ain't for me. What are you gonna do?
You had grapefruit trees.
I had 2 grapefruit ruby reds, and then I had a
wow.
tangerine or little cuties, whatever
Oh,
them little
wow.
oranges are.
Yeah.
But guess what? They don't. They're not ripe in the
Mm-hmm.
summer like you think they would be.
Yeah,
They're
it's the
ripe
winter
in
time.
January. Okay. I
Yeah.
also had I think it's papaya. Yeah, I had a papaya tree. So that shit grows crazy. Look, everything in Florida grows. It never is freezing.
Yeah, it really
cold or
does. It really
too much
does.
sun. I mean, it's gorgeous because I lived a block away from the ocean, so that was, you can't beat it.
Yeah, it's
I have
what's the name of that fort that St. Augustine?
the
It's the old Spanish fort.
it's gosh, I should know this because right over the bridge, Lions Head
Yeah.
Bridge. It's right there on the side.
Yeah, like I remember going through that and it amazed me because one, you're looking at like how the heck did they build this?
Yeah.
And two, you're looking at like how do you figure out like where the bay is? Like I that part of shipping amazes me. It's like
Well, they're actually they're the first to step on American,
yeah,
ground,
it is. It's the
So
oldest
the oldest city. I was there. In fact, my father died the year after they had their 450th anniversary, and the Queen of and King of Spain came over, and because that's who initiated it was the Spanish Americans and the French. So yeah. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I love history and I love learning about it. So that's why Tennessee is going to be it's really going to be I better get rid of some of this old knowledge and have a sponge ready because I'm going to be taking in a lot.
If you love history, just let me know where you're going. And I almost said about know about everything, but I love history. Well, okay, I'll give you one. This is the most shocking thing in the world. So, a buddy of mine, we were living in Jacksonville. We got out of Tennessee, and he grew up in Nashville, outside Nashville. And he went to private school, and every year they had a trip to the Hermitage. So this guy knows everything, it seems like, about Andrew Jackson, right?
Yeah.
So we're in Jacksonville, and actually I think we might have been down there. It was the Florida-Georgia game or something. Anyway, the world's largest tailgate party. And, if there's a tailgate party, Divinity's awesome.
Yes,
I love her.
She's a sweetie.
She's all new to all this stuff. That's what's so great.
You don't act like it. She gets in front of that camera and just talks like it's like old hat to her.
I know.
I mean, she's got no.
I had to drag her onto my show. Like she was like I think like 2 times she was in the sitting in the comments. She goes, I just can't do it. She's like, you just gave me anxiety sending me a link, and I'm like, why? I'm like, it's just me. It's just us. All these goofballs.
I've been doing this for 4 years, and I still get nervous.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I like to talk to my guests a little bit before so I can calm down. Why? I suffer from anxiety, depression,
why?
Tripolar, bipolar, everything, and probably some they never even named yet. But,
that's awesome. That's awesome.
But I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I'm afraid of having crickets, like dead silence.
Oh, dead air?
I don't like that when I'm on here. It makes me feel uncomfortable. So, yeah, it does. It's like, let me see. What am I going to do here?
Then you got the right person.
Well, I'm talking about by myself. See, I've never done a show by myself.
What?
That is a little FYI.
Oh,
never
wow.
been on here by myself. I've always interviewed people. I'm too scared to be on here by myself. I mean, who the hell wants to just look at me? What? I'm not, I'm like,
just put an avatar up and you're much better looking. That works for me.
Yeah, that's why I go like this. Hey guys, I'm smoking. There you go.
That's
look
awesome.
At that filtered face.
Well, here's the thing. I want for your avatar. I want you to change it to some of that beautiful artwork you said you did behind you.
See, it's behind me.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I really am amazed by that.
No, thanks. Hey,
I have no talents.
I am a Bob Ross, watched on here and taught myself kind of person.
That's
and
awesome.
And then pour painting and then graphics, like whatever it's called.
There's a guy who comes by a channel all the time. He's starting to do what is it called? It's a
you want to talk
neuro.
About nerves?
Do what?
Artie Cat goes, I've been doing it 4 months. You want to talk about nerves? I'm like, Oh, and you bullied her onto the show.
Oh yeah,
didn't you?
Divinity. Yeah, I saw that Volstorm put that up there. Yeah, we did. We're like, come on, do it. Everybody's doing it. You want to be one of the cool kids?
Yeah. Cool Frog. He's from Minnesota.
Yeah, he is. He
Yeah.
is. He's.
So he understands the Minnesota nice is really Minnesota ice.
I'm sure. I'm sure. He's.
Happy trees, yes. Abstract. Thank you very much. You know, I need people to think for me. Honest to God, I do.
Yeah. Well, you said happy trees. I was going to say, did Bob Ross ever say he was going to do sad trees?
No, but you know, his life is really sad afterwards.
Oh, is it really?
Oh, it's for his son, yeah. The lady he was doing things with or whatever took over everything. That his son cannot even use his own last name.
Oh, that's weird.
There's some more interesting stuff people don't know. And did you know how Fred traveled? That's how I'm traveling with my own 2 feet because gas prices are too fucking high.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Gas.
Yeah.
Something's got to happen with gas, man. That's
Pretty much new to YouTube. Breathless, you are a sweetheart subscriber. I love you. I love all my subscribers. I really do. Because if I didn't have any subscribers, it really would be dead air, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Breathless. Well, okay, so that's something else too. God, we ought to. I wish that somebody would just tell us how many things we didn't finish.
Yeah, somebody should keep track of that once, you know, and you're gonna have to give them a prize, okay?
Yes,
on your
you're
show.
right.
I'm dedicating this now. Somebody needs to come in there and say, "Well, we talked about this. Oh, didn't find out the answer to that one." You know, and they'll get a prize. It won't be a booby prize. It'll be a Blumber prize because
The booby prizes are so much better.
Yeah, I suppose if you're a man.
No. Everybody loves them. Everybody.
Yeah, sure. Hey, I got the best prize for you. It's a pot of dirt. There you go. You can do anything with a pot of dirt.
Well, you know, I mean, it is a big seller. Like when you well, actually, I bet you probably could. You could probably buy dirt that's been like
without dirt, right?
Well, you could probably sell like Wrigley Field dirt. You could probably sell, Yankee Stadium dirt. I know Normandy.
Dirt. Oh, dirt from the other side of the flat Earth.
Well, it's a straight shot.
Yeah, straight shot. You can see right through it.
Yeah.
I just ate Chipotle.
Oh, I love Chipotle.
When you have gas. Oh, well, that's really nice to know.
That's hilarious. Chipotle is delicious, though. Oh my gosh,
it is. I love
their
the chips and lime juice on it. Oh, it's good.
Oh, I don't like rice, and Chipotle rice I love.
I don't like any kind of no.
Yeah, I'm not a rice person. Isn't that weird? Like I'll eat it, but I'm never happy.
Put a potato in a taco. Why not?
Right?
It's
oh my gosh. So I went to Taco Bell last night, and they got a big sign up that says, "Sorry, but we are all out of Mexican pizzas." Yeah,
Close up.
It's like a corporate sign. It says, "What did I do with my phone? I have the picture. I don't even remember what it says." Oh well, phone's gone.
Oh well, there's another subject we didn't get the answer to.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh wait a second. Yeah, because I do want to ask this. I didn't even get to ask the question. Okay. So you say if you don't have an audience.
Right.
Like, you're just talking to yourself or whatever. Mm-hmm. Your first video. So you didn't have an audience.
Yeah,
right?
I did. Yeah.
Do what?
Yeah, I did.
So you already had subscribers?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's hardcore.
Yeah, I mean, I had subscribers before I had anything on there. I don't even know why, but
that's hardcore.
Because people were telling me, they actually, I don't know if you've ever heard of the old lady, Ask Her a Question old lady. I can't remember what her name was. She's funnier than hell. Look her up. I'll find it and and I'll send you the link. You will die laughing. Well, they think I'm funny, so in my group, talking in Discord and stuff, and we'd be talking about something, then all of a sudden I'd go off and people are laughing, so they wanted me to get on YouTube because they said nobody knows how freaking funny you are, Linda. And they said, well, we're going to get on YouTube tonight. You want to go on? I said, okay, whatever. I didn't even really give it a second thought. And they said, well, this is Ask Linda Anything. And I'm like, okay, go for it. Ask me anything.
So you did live?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I do lives all the time. I mean, you don't even need any subscribers. 1 subscriber, you can go live on StreamYards. And it's free.
Oh, yeah. I love StreamYards. So my first things, I was, I put stuff up and I had 0. Like that was my first video, 0 subs.
Really?
And
what was it about? Do you
I have
remember?
no idea. No
You
idea.
don't remember?
No,
Your
when
first- that's like
I
having
have-
a first child and forgetting his name.
Well, okay, I'm gonna. So, congratulations to you for getting to 300 videos.
Oh, thank you. Yes,
I saw that. I've got 850.
Wow.
Yeah, my goal
you're-
was
You've been on a lot. Have you been on longer than me, or because you
9
stream?
months.
But see, you stream every night, and I'm
Yeah.
very. I took a break after I lost a close friend in my community.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I really didn't want to do anything anymore because she was
Yeah.
kind of like my partner. But I got out of it.
Grim's here. Sorry,
Who?
Grim's bar.
Hey, Grim. How you doing?
Yes.
Welcome to my channel. As
yeah.
It's kind of turned into the experts channel today.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm only kidding.
What are you doing tonight? You want to come over to what's
I'll
the name
be
of my
there.
show?
You know I will.
Yeah, I'll send you a link. Nightcap. Yeah, come on over to
look at this, Your
Nightcap.
beautiful wife.
Do what?
Thank you. Your beautiful wife. Thank you.
Oh, awesome.
I don't even know what
Awesome.
she looks like, but if that's her, she's cute.
Yeah. Well, that's her avatar. She made that the other day.
That's cool. I don't even know how to make a thumbnail yet. I'm learning, though. But I can make hellacious videos.
I made a. Well, hold on. You have a thumbnail. Oh
Yeah,
no!
I made
For your
that.
videos. Okay, so moment of truth. I don't either, and all my thumbnails are done by the White Rabbit.
Well, then she's good because I like your thumbnails. They're very busy. And that's what you call, what is it, high graphics or something?
have
And they
no
must
idea.
do good in YouTube analytics, right?
Well, that's the thing is that everybody wants it all to be conformed and all the same deal and all that stuff. So she does whenever I have a topic. Matter of fact, I've got to go back and see. I've told her a couple of topics and she made me the thumbnails. And I haven't covered them yet. Oh wait, yeah, Amber Heard. Oh gosh, I got Amber Heard Speaks. I haven't even done that video yet.
Oh, Lord.
I probably won't now. That's awesome.
We've been on for an hour. You can get off anytime you want.
No,
You
no,
got
no,
things
no.
to do.
I'm here till you tell me to go.
Well, get out. No, I'm only kidding.
Okay. Oh, wait.
I'm only kidding. No, if I like to keep them at least an hour. If we go over that, then people don't watch the whole thing, and I don't want them to miss a damn minute of what you're saying.
Oh,
Really.
that's funny because I've done my big one I just saw today got blocked from YouTube. But it was when I got 500 subscribers. I did a 12-hour show.
Oh, that's great. I've
And-
never done anything for any of my subs.
Well, I thank them because it's so
I
humbling.
love them though.
Oh yeah, these guys and man, my subs they're vicious, man. They are very passionate.
I don't
It's
know who
like
it was, but
all-
somebody called me an asshole the first night I was in there.
That's where okay. Now we're back to what I was starting on. That's awesome. So my first comment. Now I do remember it, and I may have had other comments, but it's the first one I remember reading. It says, "You suck. Your voice is horrible, and you should delete your account."
Oh, I would say I love you.
And I was just
Prayers
I was like,
for you. Make me
wow.
love you more.
I was like, that's awesome. So I didn't read comments for a while, and now I try to read them all. But the problem is because I'm constantly going, and so I try to get back, and then I'll forget, and then I'll go back.
Do
Like
you
I've got,
suffer from ADHD or anything?
yeah, totally. All the cool kids do.
Yeah, all they do. For sure.
Yeah, none of the.
I don't even, I shouldn't even probably put this up because now I'll probably start to get them. But in my years on YouTube, I have not had no drama. I don't have bad comments. I mean, I don't. And I answer every single, I give, not only do they get a heart and a, thumbs up, I talk to every single one that leaves a comment on a video. That's just, I'm personal about that because I really feel they took time to watch it. And
That's how I feel.
leave a
I
comment.
want to. I really
Yeah.
do want to. And
You should. I
I
hate
don't.
that automatic heart. I don't do that. I do the hearts myself.
Well, I do it so that way you know that I saw your comment, I read it, but
Yep.
and I tell people, I mean, like I'll do like the comment, like throw it up on the screen.
Yeah.
I may not talk about it, but if it's up on the screen, that means I saw it. And which, by the way, I looked over here at the chat again. I started seeing everybody say diva, and so I gotta say hi to Dictionary
hi.
Diva.
Oh, hello.
Have you seen her
I'm
site?
so rude. No, but she's great in a chat. The people that are from your channel over here today, which I see them, and thank you so much for being here. And I know you had to sub, so you can unsub when you want to leave. But
No, don't
let
unsub, guys.
But,
These are the misfits. So
yeah,
everybody
I
calls them a
love them.
panel. Everybody calls their stuff a panel, and I'm like, I don't like that
I don't
name.
like panel, but
Yeah, so I
how
call
do you
them
word it when you
misfits
talk to
because we're the I think it was Frosty, right? Said something about. I said, yeah, we're kind of like the island of misfit toys. and she was like,
yeah.
they saved Christmas.
Yes, they did.
And I was like, oh yeah. So we're just we're the misfits.
That's cool. The misfits that fit.
Yeah, but it's not official. It's just like it's all the misfits end up over at my channel. But Dictionary Diva, she's got her own channel now.
I got
and it's
it.
like
I
1
did
minute.
subscribe.
Have you seen
Mods
it?
drop it. No, mods can drop the
Oh,
link.
listen, they're 1 minute videos,
Cool,
and
all of them.
she reads a definition.
Oh,
Like just a weird, like she got
word nerd.
Yeah, that's her
love
thing.
it.
It's the craziest thing. And
I wonder if she knows what superfluous means.
She'll know now because she's got Oxford Dictionary from like 1938.
Superfluous is non-existent, non-relevant, doesn't mean shit.
Did you hear that, Diva? You got your next word of the day right here.
I used to take a word I did not know and every day, once a week, and try to use that throughout my day. That's how I learned words. So,
I'm a much better writer than I am speaker. So
I use too much verbiage in my writing. There's another word people most misspelt word is verbiage. They forget the I.
Oh, I can't spell. I can't spell my own name.
Hey, look, you put my comments up there. I'm so embarrassed. I'm like, God dang, well, did you write that? Or who the hell? I got blind fingers. Sorry, they don't really see the words.
Oh, I got sausage fingers. That's what I call them.
No,
it's like I just imagine like if you had Vienna sausages on your fingers, like that's how it's like typing.
Extra worthless stuff. Yes. ID crisis.
Oh, ID crisis, yeah, or id crisis. That's the one that somebody told him. And he's like, "Well, I never thought about that." Yeah, this guy, he's like it's strangely smart is how he is.
Your chat is, because I'm telling you, I've been there, and sometimes I'm like, what are they fucking talking about?
Oh, that's okay. I have no idea.
I don't know, but I come out of there always feeling good, and I've learned something every time. I think you're doing great. I hope your channel blows the hell up. I hope
I appreciate
people see
that.
this and they just sub to you like crazy because you're really worth watching because it's creative. It's not, you're not sucking off somebody else's stuff. You're not streaming somebody else's stuff. You're talking about things that are real in real life with real people that are misfit. So, you're off. You're another one that doesn't see the box. You have no idea what it looks like.
No, because what is it? Are you in the box if you don't know that you're in it, or?
No, I'm out of it. Never seen it. That means that my thoughts are everything. Okay, if you're in a box, you're conformed to, thinking a certain way. At least that's how I take it. A hard time spelling. A hard time spelling.
I have a hard time. I have a hard time
spelling it, and I can't even say it. So
it's hard, not heard.
Heard.
Yes, yeah. I know.
Well, listen, how would you like to be famous for a sheet shitter? I mean, let's get real here.
That's awesome.
That's what I said. She's nationally known and court approved sheet shitter.
That's awesome. That is Amber Heard. Yes. Golly, man. Did you watch that trial?
The box.
Yeah, the White Rabbit, she knows me. I almost called her the other day. It's like, hey, listen. So I know you don't know where this is, but where do you think I would put this?
Jesus, I don't know. You put your wallet in the refrigerator and in the cupboard.
Yeah, I always check the refrigerator, and yes, I have put a remote control in there. Yes,
a remote control.
Yeah, like
there's no control in this house at all.
The TV remote control, like I put it in the
switcher. That's what I call it, a switcher. Oh. There's no control.
Oh yeah, no, I hand the thing, like we'll eat dinner together, and I straight to my wife. I'm like, here, you go hold the remote because I'm horrible with it. Like I don't want to find stuff. I don't want to be in charge of it. I don't need. Wow. I don't because I'm usually like I'm on my computer at the same time. Or I'm on my phone, and so it's I'm like, yeah, no, I can't do it.
Look, I'm the one that has to have it because I'm not watching none of your sports bullshit. Get out of here with that. Don't watch it. Don't.
Oh no.
You ain't watching no political crap because I can just tell you what's going to happen.
Oh yeah. So that was this is for everybody. So the White Rabbit. This is about about 4 Christmases ago this year. I guess will be.
Bye, ID. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, see you, buddy. Stay safe, man.
You make politics shows, yeah.
She said for Christmas that she goes, I'm not gonna watch anything, any talk shows, no news, no, no listening to the radio, all that stuff. And I last about 3 days before I realized that if I wanted to still have a wife after Christmas, I was gonna have to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And so we watched no news or anything, and it's the greatest thing that happened to me.
Wow.
It's,
I don't watch it either.
Oh, it was
so fake. It's just like
it is.
I look. One channel's got Bash and Trump. The other channel's got Bash and I'm acting like him right now. The president we have now.
The house plant.
Yeah, I love that. I'm going to have to remember that because that is the perfect explanation for him.
The house
and he's
plant.
down in his basement. The house plant is down in the basement, not getting sun.
That's right. He is awfully white.
What is it with presidents? They come in and they're tan and they're, and then they leave. They look like they're dead, skinny, and gray hair, and 10 and 20 years older.
Yeah, they always try to say it was the stress of the job, and I'm like,
I don't think so. Signing papers ain't nothing because you're not making decisions. They are back there.
Yeah.
So you're just
exactly.
Make sure your speechwriter is good and don't copy somebody else's speech.
It's funny. I was who was it? Last night, I think it was American Shirts. He had something. He put on the White House press dinner for like when Reagan was president. And it was a joke that Reagan had told, and it was so great. Like, and I love watching old video. I got this from college, like old videos of like presidents and stuff when they're cutting loose. And of course, like some of the greater speeches, but like especially when they cut loose and they're making jokes and stuff. And man, the way Reagan did it was just so hilarious. And the thing is, like the rumor about Mr. Gorbachev tear down this wall is that he vetoed that like 3 times. People said you can't say this, and all of his speechwriters hated him, and he kept putting it back in and sending it back to the speechwriters. And finally, on the approved one, he didn't put it. He didn't put it in. So they were like, oh, okay, good. So like, State Department, all these people that think they're real important and all stuff, they had a copy of this speech the president's going to give before he gives it. And so they're all listening to it, and all of a sudden he says, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. And they all crap themselves.
I bet.
It's Peggy Noonan talks about that, if you ever find her.
I think he was the last great president. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel personally, my own personal thing. He did a lot of things that were not so great either, too. But I mean, at least he was a little bit more for the people. I don't believe the people have much say of anything anymore. And I'd like to know who the people are because I'm obviously not one of them.
Well, just go back to the 63, his Time for Choosing speech. And listen to that. You can get it from the Reagan archives.
Okay.
It's on YouTube. And there's several versions of it, but if you listen to like the full one, it's like over an hour. And it was a primetime broadcast show. And every single thing, this is like 63, right? So this is what, 40, 60 years ago? Well, you see how that math works? You see that math?
59 years ago, because I was born in 62. Thank you. That's a way ancient history.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
I invented dirt.
Well, hey, you weren't watching. You weren't watching the speech, so
no, I was not.
But anyway, that speech. Actually, maybe was that I don't know. Okay. Anyway, the problems that he talks about then are same problems we're facing today.
Exactly.
And there's another one that's great to watch. It was watch the the Nixon, Kennedy, Nixon Kennedy debate.
Yes.
Watch that one and write down like what they're talking about, what they're debating over the topics. And your school spending is one. And you're sitting there going, God, they never stop talking about school spending. Like they need to spend more money on schools.
Right.
I'm like, you mean to tell me in the last 60 years they haven't spent enough money? I mean, look at how much they were spending per child back then and how much they're spending today, and it seems like everybody's getting dumber.
It's always the same topics that they're, going for, and they never fulfill it. I think you're just a bunch of talkers. I like to see some action.
You're right, and so I do
that action got booted out. Well, you know what I mean.
Well, I had a show and I had to stop it just because of life outside of the tubes. But it was the martini lunch.
Oh,
And the martini lunch, I was like, I've always heard this term, but I want to know the history of it. So I started looking it up, and martini lunch was first coined by Kennedy during the debates, and he talked about how it wasn't right that businessmen were going to their 3 martini lunch, is what I think is what he called it, and they were writing them off as business expenses.
ah,
And so I was like, did you ever watch Mad Men, by the way?
yeah,
I love the Mad Men. I love
yeah.
that show. So it's like the Don Drapers are, they're going out there to lunch, and the whole idea was that these rich, successful businessmen had so much free time that they could drink martinis in the middle of the afternoon.
Right.
And I'm sitting here going, that's what you worried about? You had the Cuban Missile Crisis, and you're worried about you had a 70% income tax, and you're worried about dudes in New York drinking martinis at lunchtime.
Yeah.
And they're, I mean, how many martinis are they drinking that they're taking off their taxes? That is an effective issue that affects the entire nation.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
they should be looking at what they're doing now. They're going to lunch and taking half the business expenses with them in their pocket. So
yeah, that's it. You're right.
you know,
You're right.
I mean, there's so much. Oh gosh.
Oh, geez.
This world, everybody goes back in the day. Well, let me tell you something. There ain't no back day no more.
No,
It's
there is
gone.
nothing.
There is none.
It's all right now. It's all right now. Time is fake.
Oh yeah. I mean, really, what is this changing of times and all this stuff? I mean, in one part of the country they don't, or I don't even know. What did you say? Mountain time don't exist.
Yeah, Mountain Time's fake, right?
Yeah.
I mean, do you know anybody in Mountain Time? I don't. Do you know a state that's out there? I mean,
Isn't it Utah?
Maybe, I don't know.
I think Utah's part of that mountain.
Well,
state.
Utah. I mean, what are they?
Well, they're a lot of.
They have a fake
A lot
lake.
of polygamists and religious.
Well, they have a fake lake.
Fake lake.
Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to be able to go like boating and swimming in the lake, and they have this. It's so big you can see it from satellite images from the space shuttle or whatever the heck's going up. Whatever they say is going up. I'm kidding everybody. Okay, I'm playing off the flat Earth thing from earlier. But anyway, this thing's huge, and it's so salty you can't do anything with it.
There's people that live in mountain time right here. They're telling us. So
yeah, Cool Frog.
Yeah. Cool Frog and Brandy there. So I guess.
Oh, I don't know Brandy.
Yeah.
Brandy, hello. How are you doing? What time is it there?
Yeah. What time is it there? I want to know. And birds are fake. Yeah.
You got to watch that guy, this video, man. He's hilarious.
When I tried to figure out what you guys were talking about, I really did. That was one of them nights I walked away going, what the fuck? Birds do fly. What are they talking about? Okay.
Penguins don't fly.
There's a part of the country that got birds that just walk around and they don't fly. Because there are birds that don't fly.
Yeah, penguins, ostriches.
Did you know turkeys live in trees and sleep in trees? I never knew that until last year. But
don't all birds? Aren't they supposed to?
Well,
except for penguins.
Ducks don't. Geese don't. There's a lot of birds that are not tree habitable.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. And hey, listen, have you seen black squirrels? My neighborhood.
What?
That's all it is. Black squirrels. We don't even have gray squirrels no more.
Oh, black squirrels?
Yep, completely black. I know white ones are supposed to be from Canada, they said, but I don't know who took over my neighborhood. But
wait, hold on. So do you guys have BSM? Black Squirrels Matter?
We must, because there's a profile everywhere, and I'm not.
This has got to be a joke, right?
Listen, no, it's not a joke. I'm really very serious.
I had no idea.
I'll take some pictures and put them on my wall, and you can see that all I have here is black squirrels, and they're funny because they go on a tree and they lay flat, like their arms are stretched out. They'll lay on a grass, stretched out like like flat, like a rug. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
That's freaky.
Yeah, I'll take a film of it. It is freaky.
Look at this. Cool Frog. Black squirrels are awesome. See, it's that mountain time.
It's a mountain, but he's from here, so.
Yeah, I know. He's
I don't know if he's born, raised here or not, but what pants are, wow, that one jumped. You ever watch your chat and then all of a sudden, bam, the thing you were looking at is gone? It happens to me. Let me see. I was going to. Let me see.
Yeah, are you talking about like
fake time? Here we go. White rabbit said, "Fake time is fake. Birds are fake. We have
we've gone full circle.
circle.
Yes, that's all we talk
Gotta
about.
check that out. For sure. Look, I'm going to let you go because I know that you got things to do and you're
I
scatterbrained
don't.
like me. But I have enjoyed this so much. I'm telling you, you are an excellent guest. You are just like what you are on your channel. So if you want to go for real, like, you know, I'm all for that. Really, truth and real. Okay, I'm not going to have an opinionated stream, even though this was, but I mean opinions about cases.
Well, I think the opinions that we have
They're not dealing with people's lives.
No, we're putting
difference.
stuff out there that's funny, you
Yeah.
know. And it goes back to earlier. It's like I don't want to live in a world without Bigfoot. You
Hey,
know?
I'm telling you, you originated in Minnesota.
See,
Listen, did you know that in Hawaii, their Bigfoots are little, and they're called something else? I can't remember the name now. See, why do I bring
Aborigines.
it? I can't. Look up Hawaii Bigfoots because they're little. So I don't know. But
That's
and you
crazy.
know what? You know what? I asked somebody, well,
Pygmy big feet.
if Bigfoots are real, then how come we never see them dead? They said because they bury their dead.
I've heard that from day one.
Yeah, I never did until I was like, you know what? That's a very intelligent answer. That's a better answer than I ever got out of a flat earther.
Hold on, wait a second. You haven't even talked about the ice wall. I mean, you know, that's what keeps. Yeah, that's what
going
keeps.
away.
No, the ice wall is what circles the flat Earth and keeps it from falling off. I mean, you need to follow this guy on Twitter. I'm telling you, man, this stuff's so much fun.
I think my brain is just exhausted. Said I quit.
Yeah, that's. Oh, trust me, that's what the White Rabbit has told me before. She goes, "I can't do this." I'm like, "Oh, but yeah, it's all this scientific data out there about the flat Earth." And she goes, "No, stop."
Stop,
She goes,
stop,
she
stop.
says, "Seriously, if you want a divorce, keep it up." And I'm like,
Listen, I think your YouTube channel keeps you from getting a divorce.
"Oh, it does. It does. Trust me, it keeps me out of trouble."
That's great. It's
Yeah,
great.
it was funny. One time I said, "Gosh, I got all these discords. It keeps dinging. I got to do this stuff." And she goes, "Oh, wow, you got fans." I was like, "Okay, I never thought of it like that." I was like, "Now I feel really bad that I've been like."
You know what you need to do? Count the blessings, okay?
It is. It
Because
is.
they really are
absolutely.
more than if you count your blessings every day, because tomorrow's not promised to any of us. We all
No,
know
it's
that.
not. No, it's
So
not.
I'm blessed to have had you and everybody in here enjoying. I had an excellent. I mean, this is really one of the best streams. It reminds me of what I used to do.
Well, thank you.
Ask
Thank
Linda
you.
anything. And I have no filter. I've looked for them at
Oh,
Walmart
no.
and I've looked at Target for Linda filters.
No.
Never found them. So if
Did you look
anybody
at
knows where a
Costco?
Linda
Did you
filter
ever
is-
see at Costco's? They had them.
Yeah, we have them here, Costco,
Did-
but
did
they
they
didn't have
ha-
them either.
they didn't
No
have filters?
Linda filters anywhere.
Oh, I'm sorry to
So-
hear that. Well, I'll tell you what. You're welcome over at my channel, and like I said, I usually do stuff. Are you going to come over tonight?
Yeah, of course I'll be there.
So
I
you
will
gonna
be there.
you gonna get on and chat with me?
Sure, I guess.
You're more than welcome.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I have really enjoyed this.
I have nothing to talk about. So
Listen, you guys. Yeah, we have nothing to talk about. I've never been off subject so many times in one stream ever.
What we
But
need to
it was
do,
so much fun.
we need to write down stuff.
Yeah, I told you we got to get that person that's going to write down everything that we didn't finish, so we have something to talk about the next time.
Do you use Discord?
Yes, I got Discord. Or
Okay.
I go into them. I used to have my own, but I was like, this is a headache for me to run. So,
Okay, how do I get you to get into mine?
I'll get into it tonight if you drop a link.
Okay, yeah.
Or
I can email it to you, can't I?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
because
can.
it's a
That is if you use your email.
No, I really
you're not a
don't.
good one at that, are you?
no. That's a fake email address. That really is.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got like 5 email addresses.
I used to, and I decided to stick with my best one. History speaks to me.
And you're over on Twitter.
Yeah, I am.
We didn't even get a chance to talk about that.
Yeah, look, I don't like Twitter very much. I only have 42,000 tweets, so I don't think I like it much.
I've got 35,000.
Oh, I got to get going.
Yeah, so
See, I'm one of them people that I just keep going. If somebody tells me I can't do it, I'm like, watch.
oh, well-
not to be vindictive or anything, just for the challenge of it. People think, oh, you're a bitch. Well, maybe I'm a bitch, but I want to see if I can do that because I've never said no to much of anything.
Have you tried to make a fan community over there? They have those now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
See,
I
I'm
signed
not
up.
into that trending kind of. I'm not a sleep.
Yes, I
A
got
sleep
you.
and a sheep. I'm not that. So
I got you there. I got you there.
I am my.
Um,
And Mountain Girl said it best today. I'm my own independent bitch.
Mountain Girl, like she took like a couple week break.
Yes, everybody needs that once in a while. Although I
Oh,
can't
I
find
was so
myself doing it.
disappointed. I hated it. I
I,
hated she took a break. I was like, I just was getting to know her.
she is. Look, I have loved her since the day she's been on YouTube. She has always been real, always
Oh
been
yeah.
very honest. Puts out great information, and she's a lot of fun. And I can't wait to get on your chat. See, I call it a chat. People, you said you don't like panel, so when I asked you over, I said, "Would you like to come over and chat?" See,
Oh, yeah, whatever. I mean, I don't have any rules.
yeah, they ain't no rules, no
Yeah,
control,
no rules, no pants.
no pants, no
That's like,
birds flying.
it's like Volstorm says, there is no line.
There is no line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if there is, I drew it.
What's
So I
funny
feel
is you talked about like cussing and stuff like that. Like the only thing I try to keep it PG-13 because of the algorithms.
well. I never algorithm. What are they?
Algorithm. Okay, that's a
Algorithm?
word I can't pronounce. By the way, I
That's
just
one
learned
I
how
can't
to.
understand. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
just starting to now, but I don't follow any regiment at all for YouTube. I'm not trying to be 100,000 subs, and because believe me, you won't get rich on it unless you get 1 million views. Because
That's
I've been
true.
paid twice in 4 years, and I only made $200. So
Oh wow.
you know, but I spend a lot of money, but it's because I like it.
Well,
I like
it
what I
has to
do.
be. It has to be a hobby.
It is.
Well, actually, are we at the point where we've redefined hobbies as a society? Because hobbies are now your passion.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know.
then I got a whole lot of passion.
Well, you got red hair.
That's right.
You know we have a thing for redheads over on
Yeah, I
my channel
know. I
too.
got it the first night. All that beautiful girls.
Yeah, yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm
anyway,
glad to be
I'm
part of
sorry.
that crowd there.
Well, listen, I'll quit talking.
No, look. That is fine. I love it. I really do. I like somebody. You can get somebody on here. Although I think if I had one where I really had to just like pull things out of that person, and that's just not no fun. I like somebody who's spontaneous and quick. It doesn't mind just being you, because that's what's real, and I like it. But I will say, oh hi, Marv and Frank. I'm so sorry, but we are leaving. We've been on here for an hour and a half, and it really doesn't feel that long. But I loved having you. Everybody, you've seen what you're going to get at his channel, although it's a little bit funnier. I mean, these
I
guys are
wouldn't
great.
say that.
His guests are great. Very welcoming there. The chat's very nice. People are wonderful there. Please sub up to him.
I
And
appreciate that.
I'm fancy, so I got to have an exit too.
Well, when I hit 1,000 subs, I'll do another 12-hour show. I do originally was gonna say 24 hours, but then I did that 12-hour, and I was like, maybe I need to rethink 24 hours.
Well, I know
So
people that done that. They've streamed themselves sleeping. So
yeah, that's a little creepy to me.
yeah, it is to me too. I'm like,
So
I don't want to watch you sleep. I mean, what if you do weird shit in your sleep?
yeah,
And you don't
exactly.
know it,
I'm
you
gonna be
know?
drooling. I'm gonna be moaning out people's names.
Yeah, and you could be. Who knows what you could be doing? Because dreams can take your
all you're
body.
gonna see is the dog come by and lick my face for like 20 minutes, and
Yeah,
someone's gonna take that and just whatever.
yeah, clip channels will love it.
But anyway, when I get to 1,000, I'll do another one, and you gotta definitely come back on for that too, or
Yeah.
come
Well,
back on. I
are
mean,
you far
because I
from?
want you to come on. Come on over tonight, and we'll
Oh, I
check
will,
out.
but
We'll hang out.
I will. But are you? How far away are you from 1,000?
I'm a
Because
long
I'm
way.
pretty good at getting people subs. So
I'm at.
I can tweet a few times and get you up there. I've
Oh
made
wow,
channels
yeah.
go there. So
Let's see. I'll tell you right now. Live number is 698.
well, that's not that far.
So
You're over the hump. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a hump. When you get first, it takes you forever to get to 500. And
yes,
when you're at 500, you go a little bit up to 1,000 is the slowest turtle walk ever.
that's funny.
It is. And
That's
I don't
funny.
even know. Let's put it this way. I went on break on my channel for a long time,
Mhm.
and I have no idea how I went to 2,000. Now I'm getting to 3, and I have nothing to do but say thank you. That's all I can do is say thank you to the people who sub here and come over and
Yeah.
see. And I appreciate because my channel is nothing without them, and I absolutely adore every one of my subs. And you do too. I know you do.
It's very humbling, and
it
the
is.
most humbling thing is you asking me to come on, and I really do appreciate that.
Hey,
I've been nervous all day.
Was it that bad?
Well, I feel like I'm like in high school, and I've been told I have to stay after class, and I don't know why. And I'm like, oh gosh, like I have respect for you, and I'm like, gosh, I'm just a. And
Well, that went out the window.
I'm the class
didn't it?
clown.
The respect went straight out the window.
No, I respect you more now. It's us class clowns. We got to stick together. We've been picked on our whole lives. All you people that think we were picking on you, you were picking on us by making us sit there next to you.
Yeah, listen. On every one of my report cards that went home, Linda
went home. The ones that
Linda
went home.
talks too much. Linda interrupts. Linda talks too much. That's all there was. And I ain't changed. Not much. Anyway,
awesome.
So thank you everybody for being here. Thank you.
Thank you.
I will see you later on tonight. And I just absolutely adored this. So you guys go sub to him. You will not be sorry. I am really, really so serious about that. So everybody have a good night, and I will see you later.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon.
Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break.
I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.